Everyone, welcome to the October 15th agenda meeting. South Plainfield Mayor and Council's meeting has been advertised in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act, NJSA 10:4-6, with adequate notice of this meeting being provided by the borough's two official newspapers and also published on the borough's website. Amy, will you call the roll, please?
Yes, Councilman Dean.
Here.
Councilwoman Faustini.
Here.
Councilman Besh.
Here.
Councilman White.
Here.
Councilman Bullock.
Here.
Council President Benjamin.
Here.
Thank you. Can you take us through a review of tonight's agenda, please?
Yes, Mr. Mayor. This evening we have one matter on for executive session pertaining to contractual, and we have three matters on that pertain to personnel for executive session. We have the approval of council minutes for October 1st, two proclamations, one regarding Mischief Night and Halloween, and the other one for Dyslexia Awareness Month. There are two ordinances on for a second reading by title, and two ordinances on for a first reading by title. We have 7 resolutions on this evening, one matter of correspondence, and payment bills totaling $525,225.94. Council reports and conclude the public comments. And that's all I have, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Can I get a motion for executive session for tonight? Second. Motion by Councilman Dean, seconded by Council President Benjamin. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Council comments on agenda items?
Nothing there.
Okay, at this point, we'll open it up for public comments on agenda items only. None? Close public portion. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
All right, so I was going to bring this up in my reports. The clerk and the administrator, as well as our DPW superintendent, will be down getting continuing education credits on the 13th. And we did our schedule for the meeting beginning of the year. It was really important that our meeting was to be on November 12th, Monday, but that falls Veterans Day. So they will be away on the 13th when it will be falling. So they requested that we move the meeting to the next Monday, the 19th, which would fall in line with our meeting schedule.
It's first, third, and
Yeah, so it'll be the third Monday of November. Instead of the 13th, it'll be the 19th. That should also reflect if the council does authorize that. The ordinance is on for final adoption, we have to reflect that date. So, I would make a motion. Is anybody on the for that? If not, I'll make a motion to add a resolution to move our meeting and advertise for it to be November 19th, Monday.
Okay. Motion by Council President Benjamin, seconded by Councilman Bess. So again, that would be Resolution 18-476, changing the November 13th meeting to November 19th. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? We'll add 18-476 to the public meeting. Any other council comments, questions? Okay. Can I get a motion to adjourn tonight's agenda meeting? So moved. We are adjourned. Seeing no reason to delay, we'll go to the public meeting. And this meeting has been advertised in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act, NJSA 10:4-6, with adequate notice of this meeting also being provided to the borough's two official newspapers and published on the borough's website. Amy, can you call the roll once more?
Yes, Councilman Dean.
Here.
Councilwoman Faustini.
Here.
Councilman Besh.
Here.
Councilman White.
Here.
Councilman Bullock.
Here.
Council President Benjamin.
Here.
Thank you. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance and the invocation by Councilwoman Faustini.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
God, thank you for the opportunity to serve the people of South Plainfield. Help us to act with character and conviction to build our community. Please watch over and bless all our residents, employees, and first responders. Amen.
At this point, once again, we'll open it up for public comments on agenda items only. None. Close the public portion. Can I get a motion for the approval of council minutes October 1st, 2018 agenda, public and executive.
So, second.
Motion by Council President Pendervangus, seconded by Councilman White. Amy, can you call the roll?
Councilman Dean?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fostini?
Yes.
Councilman Besh?
Yes.
Councilman White?
Yes.
Councilman Bullock?
Yes.
And Council President Benjamin.
Yes.
Passes 6-0.
Thank you. We have two proclamations on for tonight. First is Dyslexia Awareness Month, and whereas dyslexia is a language-based learning ability that causes difficulties with reading, writing, spelling, and word pronunciation, and whereas the onset and severity of dyslexia varies for each individual, and whereas because it takes individuals with dyslexia longer to process mnemonic information, the disability directly affects academic growth, achievement, and self-esteem. And whereas it is important to provide effective teaching approaches and related clinical education intervention strategies for individuals with dyslexia, and whereas Dyslexia Awareness Month is an opportunity to acknowledge educators specializing in effective teaching strategies and to celebrate the many achievements of adolescents, students, and adults with dyslexia. Now, therefore, I, Matthew Pianish, Mayor of the Borough of South Plainfield, do hereby proclaim October 2018 as Dyslexia Awareness Month in our borough and call this observance to the attention of all our citizens.
Thank you, Mayor. I just wanted to say a few words. I have someone who I love very much who is faced with the struggle of dyslexia every day. And I just want to thank everyone who kind of goes out of their way to create awareness. I've been hearing more about it through the administrators of our education system. And I want to thank teachers and everyone who works with the students to help them to be more successful in the classroom, because it is a very difficult struggle for them. It affects their self-esteem a lot. And I just want to thank everyone for recognizing that. So that's all. Thanks.
Thank you. We also have a proclamation, our annual proclamation for Mischief Night and Halloween. Whereas the children of the borough of South Plainfield are entitled to the fun and festivity associated with the observance of Halloween trick-or-treat custom, and that is going from door to door in the immediate neighborhoods, displaying their costumes and requesting treats. And whereas the increasing possibility of accidents is an ever-present threat, and whereas the night before Halloween, Tuesday, October 30th, 2018, is known as Mischief Night and has been traditionally a night when childish pranks have been played. Some of said pranks have resulted in physical harm to others, as well as damage to automobiles and properties of innocent owners. Now, therefore, I, Matthew Pianish, Mayor of the Borough of South Plainfield, do hereby proclaim that a curfew of 7 p.m. on Mischief Night, Tuesday, October 30th, 2018, will be imposed and enforced for all minor residents of the borough to protect residents and their properties. I further proclaim Wednesday, October 31st, 2018 as Trick or Treat Day in the borough, with all trick-or-treat activities to be conducted between the hours of 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. pursuant to local ordinance. And I also ask young children be accompanied by parents or responsible adults. I further request that households indicate their willingness to welcome children by keeping their porch or exterior lights on, and that youngsters only call on homes so lighted. I encourage the cooperation of all citizens, young and old, in making this a happy and safe occasion for children. I further request, because there have been in recent years incidents of children receiving and consuming articles of food or candy that have been tampered with by the inclusion of dangerous items, controlled dangerous substances, and poison, and these incidents have been highly publicized when discovered. It is a recommendation of this office that parental supervision be extended to include insistence that children do not consume any treats until closely examined by their parents. It is further advised that all parents follow the rule, if in doubt, throw it out, where evidence of tampering with packaging or surfaces of consumable products exists. Happy early Halloween, everyone. Okay, for adoption, ordinance 2119.
An ordinance amending ordinance 2009 entitled Chapter 84, Police Department of the Code of the Borough of South Plainfield.
Thank you. Can I get a motion for final adoption on ordinance 2119?
Second.
Motion by Councilman Wolak, seconded by Councilman White. As this is for final adoption, we'll put up for public comments on ordinance 2119. Seeing none, we'll go to public portion. Council comments on ordinance 2119.
Nothing from me, Mayor.
Seeing none, Ms. Antonides, can you call the roll, please?
Yes, Councilman Dean?
Yes.
Councilwoman Faustini?
Recused?
Councilman Besh?
Yes.
Councilman White?
Yes.
Councilman Bullock?
Yes.
Council President Benjavanga?
Yes.
Passes 5-0.
Thank you. Also for final adoption, ordinance 2120.
An ordinance amending chapter 434, towing of the code of the Borough of South Plainfield.
Thank you. Can I get a motion for final adoption on ordinance 2120?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Councilman White, seconded by Councilman Rowlack. This is again for final adoption. Open up for public comments on ordinance 2120. Seeing none, close the public portion. Council comments?
Nothing there.
Nothing. Ms. Antonides, may you call the roll, please?
Councilman Dean?
Yes.
Councilwoman Faustini?
Yes.
Councilman Besh?
Yes.
Councilman White?
Yes.
Councilman Bullock?
Yes.
Council President Benjavanga?
Yes.
Passes 6-0.
Thank you. For introduction, ordinance 2121.
An ordinance amending Chapter 216, Article 3, Section 216-7 of the Code of the Borough of South Plainfield titled Miscellaneous Fees.
Thank you. Can I get a motion for introduction on ordinance 2120?
So moved. Second.
Motion by Council President Benjavanga, seconded by Councilman White. Ms. Antonides, can you call the roll?
Councilman Dean?
Yes.
Councilwoman Faustini?
Yes.
Councilman Besh?
Yes.
Councilman White?
Yes.
Councilman Bullock?
Yes.
Council President Benjavanga?
Yes.
Passes 6-0.
Thank you. Also for introduction, ordinance 2122.
An ordinance amending Chapter 187 titled Vehicles and Traffic.
Thank you. Can I get a motion for introduction on ordinance 2122?
Motion.
Second?
Motion by Councilman Warlock, seconded by Councilwoman Faustini. Ms. Antonides, can you call the roll, please?
Councilman Dean?
Yes.
Councilwoman Faustini?
Yes.
Councilman Besh?
Yes.
Councilman White?
Yes.
Councilman Bullock?
Yes.
Council President Benjavanga?
Yes.
Passes 6-0.
Okay, so the public hearing for the final adoption of 2121 and 2122, I guess will occur now on November 19th. Is that correct?
That is correct, Mr. President.
That'll be set for November 19th, approximately 7 p.m. Resolutions 18-469 to the newly included Resolution 18-476. Can I get a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Councilman White, seconded by Councilman Benjavanga. Ms. Antonides, can you call the roll?
Councilman Dean?
Yes.
Councilwoman Faustini?
Yes.
Councilman Besh?
Yes.
Councilman White?
Yes.
Councilman Bullock?
Yes.
Council President Benjavanga?
Yes.
Passes 6-0.
Thank you. We have one item of correspondence, Environmental Commission minutes for July and August. Can I get a motion, please?
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Warlock, seconded by Councilman Dean. Ms. Antonides, can you call the roll?
Councilman Dean?
Yes.
Councilwoman Faustini?
Yes.
Councilman Besh?
Yes.
Councilman White?
Yes.
Councilman Bullock?
Yes.
Council President Benjavanga?
Yes.
Passes 6-0.
Thank you. And on payment of the bills for $525,225.94, can I get a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Motion by Councilman White, seconded by Councilwoman Faustini. Ms. Antonides, can you call the roll?
Councilman Dean?
Yes.
Councilwoman Faustini?
Yes.
Councilman Besh?
Yes.
Councilman White?
Yes.
Councilman Bullock?
Yes.
Council President Benjavanga?
Yes.
Passes 6-0.
Thank you. Mr. Rizzo, anything for us tonight?
Okay, Mr. Mayor.
Mr. Cullen?
Yeah, Mayor, I just want to mention, I think Nancy had called me last week and had a few questions about, what are all these ditches that are being dug around the municipal building? So that is actually a lighting project that, had been approved some time ago. The weather obviously has not been very cooperative for, pouring concrete and things of that nature. So we're in the final stages of it. We've had the lights themselves in Public Works stored for a little while now, and in the coming week or two, it should all be up. So that's what it is. If anybody wants to know what are all these ditches in the front corner by the chief's office, by the library, that's actually what it is. So we're in the final stages of the lightings, and it's kind of a lighting streetscape that we had done a while back, and it should be completed pretty soon. With that progress.
Thank you. Mr. Miller?
Yes, Mr. Mayor, thank you. It's an update on the road projects. They're mostly complete. We're going to be starting the punch list items. Most recently, they paved Rizzoli and Sylvania. So once we get the punch list work done, that's about it. that progress.
Thank you.
Ms. Antonides.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, this is my final reminder to all poll workers. We do have a poll worker treatment test this Thursday, October 18th, from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Senior Center. So anybody interested, please attend. That's all I have, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Councilman Gus.
Yeah, thank you, Mayor. Just one thing, some of the residents that live in the neighborhood that I live in, with the gas company tearing up the roads, I spoke to Len, and he said that they are going to probably try to go into negotiations with the gas company as they did with the water company to get the roads repaid. We didn't discuss a timeline. The gas company didn't. I tried talking to them, and they can't really tell me exactly when they're going to get done, but they are moving along. And just, again, there was another issue with the recycling because the roads were closed. Nothing that we could do about that. When roads closed, they can't get in, they just can't pick it up. So I know there's other issues with it, and I'm sure John will talk about it, Councilman Dean. With that, progress.
Thank you. Councilman Fuller.
I just want to remind everybody that this Saturday, October 20th, is an open house at the South Plainfield Fire Department. Come down and enjoy the program. And with that, progress.
Thank you. Councilman Wood.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. Just a quick reminder, the official grand opening of Dollar General is this coming Saturday. We'll be there doing the ribbon cutting at 9 o'clock in the morning. Hopefully in the next few weeks, I'll be making some announcements about some other potential businesses coming to town. And thank you for putting up that announcement about Ulta. I can't wait to go there. I think they're gonna have a salon, maybe get my hair done, get a little touch up, you know. But that's gonna be exciting.
I think you could be the first customer.
So with that progress.
Not much to mess up there. Thank you. Councilman Dean.
Yes, Mayor. A few things, but with the gas company work, are we gonna be, or are they gonna be entitled to eliminate the entire section of the roads, trenches?
Yes, so this is what, since we enacted the ordinance in 2016 requiring the utility companies to pay curb to curb, that gives us the angle to enforce that. When we met with the gas company over the summer, their project, doing two separate projects. One project up by Gary's house up between Park and Maple, and the other project's going to go off Jones Street, Sepio, that whole corridor, and up towards West Elmwood and West Nassau. So I think they're a little bit behind right now. They said that first comes the mains. Did they start putting in the laterals to your houses?
They just hooked my regulator up.
Okay.
So I think they're done on that.
Okay, so in the next couple of weeks, they should be done doing the laterals and
Yeah,
whatnot.
they said they were behind because of the weather.
Yeah, so, and then once they finish the laterals over probably next month on the West Elmwood, West Nassau, the Central side, we'll then do the same thing we did with the water company. We'll do a walkthrough, Gary could be there. We'll do a we'll do a walkthrough all the streets, identify which areas, because I think East Hendricks, they're going up the right hand, the south side for half of it, and cutting over and going up just like they did on Sandman. So we'll make sure that gets done. Whether or not they'll start the repaving before the winter, I don't know, but it could be early spring, depending on the weather.
Yeah, because they started, they did Susan Terry, Brenda Place today.
Correct.
And then, the borough just paved that road.
Yeah, we paved that road in 2013, so we'll, they're gonna have to pave, there's some roads that.
That's a 5-year moratorium.
But no, I would say 90% or more.
And if we're gonna do that, then I think we should also look at, because I know on like the West Nassau, all those areas over there, there's a lot of streets that, like Schindler Drive, where their curbs are completely washed away.
So one benefit we'll have this time is that with the whole winter coming and everything like that, we'll be able to identify separate roads. I also have some questions for them as far as which roads, like over by East Crescent, they did Holly and Linden, but they didn't do Audubon, so I don't know if they're gonna come back and do that, so we wanna make sure that all that's taken care of before we go and walk it. And then we can address all that, because now's the time to do, for the next 2 or 3 weeks, it's time to start setting up those meetings.
Yep.
But the benefit is that, the water company did 6 miles worth of road, road work, which saved us, over $1 million. And now, the gas company's doing about 5 miles worth of it. So we have 100 miles worth of roads in town, and 11% of it, 11% of our town's going to get repaved within 2 years. So.
Okay. And then, like Councilman Vetch just gave the recycling during the second pickup prior, that was just more or less just because the road's being closed. But however, this last recycling pickup was a lot of the same areas again, constantly being missed. We had an incident with a truck damaging a lady's front lawn. So I'm asking the council tonight to join me and let Lynn Miller, our engineer, put bid specs together and start going out to bid and see what our bids come back at, to potentially look at, going in different avenue.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, so we had bid it out before. I think it was successful, right? And then I think we did it again, and then the county contract was cheaper. This one, we have a whole host of issues with the county. And then also now, I think that they are enforcing
Yes.
those rules, and I think that's something that we're trying to get out to residents as well. So I think one of those things is make sure you don't have your recyclables in garbage
Can't
bags.
be in any bags, it's gotta be loose items, washed, I think cardboard
Cardboard's tied.
has to be cut to a certain size and tied. So they're gonna be extremely strict, the next recycling, going forward, that, and they're not leaving stickers out there letting people know why they're not collected. So if you come home and you see your recycling out there and it is in a plastic bag, or it's not tied, or it's mixed up with all kinds of other stuff, they're not gonna pick it up. I did ask Alice as well today, I was on the phone with her for a little while. With this last Thursday and Friday's collection, believe it or not, she said she only got roughly about 60 phone calls on 8,000 homes. Now, she said also at the same time is, a lot of people do call the county directly as well. And she tried to get that information, and she wasn't successful on that. So we don't, on our end, we only see it as 60 homes, plus, everybody that goes onto social media as well. But we're still not getting the true data of how many people are actually calling the county themselves with missed recyclings. And I know.
And 60 doesn't appear to be a lot, but it's still a lot for something that should be a pretty basic service.
I mean, Mayor, one of the things that we can say, I spoke to Councilman Dean, I think we bid it out, I think we may want to look at how we had it structured in the past to go back possibly to, essentially, you're doing a tenth of the town, over a 2-week span, so that, a smaller company can bid, more companies can bid. Like last year, we had instances where, we have a snowstorm or a windstorm that hits late, and we don't know whether or not to cancel or not to cancel. Then you have half the town that's wiped out with clutter. So versus only having a tenth of it affected by a bad weather event. Now, if you have a bad weather event on Friday or Thursday, you have half the town that's a mess. So
I think we have enough lessons learned from this
And
too.
this will allow, if we do go this route, obviously it gives the borough more control on how the whole collection schedule is and responding to other issues as well.
Well, a lot of those are repeat residents as well, which is an issue. And, if you're not getting the service, you're not getting the service, no matter, which we discussed before, no matter how many homes it is.
Glenn, on Saturday, how many houses did we have to?
it turned out really not that much, because they came back at night, it looks like, in Sampton. So they did a handful of houses on Maple, and maybe 1 or 2 on South of Avenue, so we really didn't have that many. But all, I guess would be the southbound side of Sampton was missed, from essentially the area of like Nunnick, even though it's across the street from Nunnick.
And I think a lot of this comes down to maybe it's not so much necessarily missed, is that if their trucks get full, they are driving to Newark to dump. So, and they're not having trucks backfill while other trucks don't have to do it as well.
And they're trying to collect half the town.
And they're trying to collect half the town, yeah.
Yeah, because it was the same company that picked it up prior with our contract, and now it's the same company with the counties, but it's just.
Correct.
I will say the recycling is a problem kind of everywhere right now. It's, if you talk to other municipalities with what's gone on in the recycling market, you know, I guess.
There is no market in here.
There is no market,
That's the problem. Nobody wanted, at one point, it was, people were aggressively bidding for this. They wanted the recyclables. They were able to, you know, collect them, turn them in, make a profit. Now that market's gone.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
So, yeah, if we can have, start working on that,
Yeah.
get specs on that, we can move forward with that, see what we can come up with on the next meeting. And also, while I was on the phone with Alice today too, I did talk to her about doing some shade tree plantings and screenery over at the dog park. So I told her by Wednesday, I'll see how my schedule works at the rest, toward the end of the week, where Christine and I, Alice can meet down there and do a layout of some types of trees and flowering stuff to do up around the sign and along the Market Avenue as well. So maybe we can get that in before the winter as well.
Excellent.
All right, that's all.
Councilwoman Faustini.
Well, I know we have some stuff going on this weekend regarding flu shots, but I did want to also announce tomorrow at the Senior Center between 4 and 5:30. There will also, the county is coming in to give flu shots. That will be open to everyone. I believe it's $15 and free to Medicare recipients. And on this Wednesday, our Buddy Ball program will be concluding. It was a very successful program. And the Recreation Commission was hoping that perhaps the Mayor and Council could attend the final game. And so I've been asked to extend that, and with that, progress.
As long as they don't want us to
So
fund.
6 p.m.
Absolutely.
at the PAL. Oh, and that's it.
Council President Benjamin.
Thank you, Mayor. I just wanted to thank our clerk Amy for once again coming up with this ordinance, another ordinance for the miscellaneous fees. This ordinance it has to do with the notary public service fee, and all charitable organizations, nonprofit organizations will be exempt, and also all veterans who show their veteran status card will also be exempt. Well, it's only $2.50 for a notary act. Those organizations and our veterans will not be charged. So, thank you, Amy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anything else?
That's it, Mark.
As it was mentioned, this coming Saturday, we do have the fire department open house, and then also at 10 o'clock, we do have the spring health fair. So no excuse not to get your health, health checked. Actually, we have plenty of screenings that'll be available, but the flu shot, what did I say? Oh, I'm thinking ahead. We'll have the spring one as well. We'll come to the fall one first. 100 free flu shots to those that come, and based on what I'm hearing already, this is going to be a very tough flu year, so if you don't get it, even on Saturday, there's plenty of places in town to get it through your work, but this year, if you're used to getting it, get it. It's supposed to be pretty bad. And then I hope everybody comes out to the fire department open house. It's always a good event, as Councilman Warlock said. With that, I'll open it up for public comments. Anything on your mind? Ms. Boyle.
Debbie Boyle, Van Fleet. Who negotiates with the gas company to do the paving?
That would be the borough.
The borough? Okay, because the residents that are over on Linden and the side streets were told by the gas company that they're only paving half the street.
No, that's not true.
Okay.
So if you look at the letter that was provided by PSAG, they said that they'll be repaving the roads in accordance with our ordinance. So I don't know where they got that.
Okay, well, that's what the people that were digging the trenches for the pipes were telling the residents. So
Yeah.
thank you for clarifying that in public. Also, there is
The people who are digging the trenches have nothing to do with repaving.
Well, then they shouldn't be speaking to the
Exactly.
residents.
They're not the same contract.
Okay. There's a lot of history here in South Plainfield and a lot of things that were done for the benefit of the residents. Over 4 years ago, Len Miller, who was the borough engineer, applied for a federal grant for the Safe and Secure Schools. We worked on it together, including Lieutenant Dallaire. There was a lot of statistics that Len Miller gathered for walkers, people that use the PAL, teams, etc. And he submitted that, and he submitted that again 3 years ago. So I want to thank Glenn for all the work that you did on those grants. I appreciate it. And again, for the ones that worked on the lighted walkway again with the county for continuing what we started. In 2008, Bob Jones, myself, and Captain Bremp worked on a federal judicial grant for the cameras, which we received $185,000 matching grant, and that's how we have the cameras in the high school and the middle school. And there's a lot of work that goes into those, months and months of meeting and gathering stats. Also, thank you to Mayor Nesh, Councilman White, Honorable Attorney Paul Rizzo, and CFO Glenn Cullen for meeting with us tonight to discuss the Christmas in July. I believe that we will continue meeting and working on that, so thank you for meeting with us. Also, the National Walk and Bike to School Day on last Wednesday was a big success. I'm waiting for the tallies of how many students walked. There were a lot of parents at Riley that walked with their children. They signed the book and asked if we could do the picture. So thank you again. You can ride your bike. I was going to text you at 4 o'clock in the morning, but
Yeah, you should have texted me. I completely forgot.
Do you ever sleep?
what?
Do you ever sleep?
Again, there'll be a pediatric nurse to give flu shots to the children at the health fair on Saturday. We have a lot of vendors that'll be there from St. Peter's. There's a dentist that's coming. I sent out to everybody the finalized flyer, so hopefully everybody can stop by. It's between 10 and 1. The trunk or treat event hosted by the Public Celebration Committee is November 3rd at the high school. When you come off of Lane Ave, you go to the left. People can park to the right or down by the middle school. It's from 2 to 3:15. And we asked for a donation from each family to help support that. On the 10th is the Zombie Fest downtown. That'll be from 3 to 5. At 3:30, Cultural Arts will host with us the doggy costume walk, and there'll be prizes for that, donated by Cultural Arts. And December 8th will be our holiday caroling event. That'll be held in Memorial Park, where the helicopter is, lighting the tree and singing and having hot chocolate and cookies, etc. I think that we're doing that from 6 to 7. We have another meeting to work on that. And the Green Team, again, is sponsoring a contest for all students who attend South Plainfield schools, grades 5 and 6. That's a 500 to 750 word essay on what sustainability means to them. There's a website that they can go and look at to understand what sustainability is. And then grades 7 through 12 is a 3-minute or less video on sustainability. And there are also first, second, and third place prizes for that.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I wanted a debate. Sorry, the debate. Don't forget the debate.
I just want some time to come.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Next week is
The debate.
all right? It's going to start at 7:15, but I'd like the candidates to be there at 6:45 so they can talk to the moderator and we can give you all of your instructions as we go along. Not too sure how long it's going to take, but we're going to do them together, the council and the mayor. I think before we've divided them up a couple times, but
Tends to be the same
it
question.
just gets to be a very long evening. The welcome signs, believe it or not, I'm still working on the welcome signs. Has April contacted you about taking all the signs down?
No.
Who did we contact? I thought she emailed you.
I was
Okay,
going
she-
to contact him once you told me
Okay,
when you wanted to take them down.
anytime now.
Okay.
Yeah, we
So
We went to
then,
see-
anytime now, you can
yes.
take the signs down.
We went to see John at Classic or whatever, and he said that he couldn't tell us whether the signs were good or bad because some of the signs he didn't make. But he thought they all could be repaired and just put a new thing on the bottom. So our thing is, we're gonna take all of the signs down. So if you see, when you can talk to Derek about that.
We'll talk
And
after
bring
the
them
meeting.
over to Classic Signs, and he will make the evaluation. And that will be a
Now,
step
can do
from.
quick checks.
Huh?
Not the new one.
Correct.
The big welcome.
Not the one at
Welcome.
Quick Check. No, that's not our sign.
No, it's not.
Okay,
The welcome
I'm
is
talking
separate.
about the welcome sign, welcome to South Plainfield
No,
sign.
they have a map. with,
Yes.
That's plotted
Yes.
and everything, so there won't be any issues
Yes.
with knowing which signs
We
to
have a
take
big
down.
sign, Business
Yeah.
Association has a big sign in
Yeah,
Hadley.
so
The
there
rest
won't
of
there
them are
won't be
pretty
any
small.
issues.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Most of them are small.
there's not one sign type, there's multiple
Yes.
types. There's
Yes.
some that are just on one pole,
Yes.
Yeah, no,
some
they
that
have-
are tall.
Well, there's a
two
big
poles.
sign and a small sign. I think that's what.
So
There's a couple different varieties
That
of
have-
small
yeah.
signs. For instance, there's a small sign, I think, heading, I guess, north on Hadley, which is for Unity Bank, which is actually right before, what is that, Chase Bank over there on Hadley? And that's 2 posts, but it's.
Yeah, so Bob
way off the ground. So
Longo,
There's like 3 or 4
Yeah,
different.
well, we've been.
Bob Longo put together a nice map that tells what type of sign
Right.
they are, where they're located in the borough, who actually
And
sponsored them previous and everything, so
we
there
have
shouldn't be any
people that
issues
have
with
sponsored
removal
it
or
that have left
replacement.
town. We have people that are sponsored that are still sponsored. So the thing to do is to just take them all down right now and evaluate what it will take to replace them or to fix them. So that is, Glenn, you will be in, someone will be in touch with you on that.
Glenn, you
And
have
you
to
just
speak
have to
up.
let us know so we can let John over at Classics know. You know where that, do you know where Classic is? Okay, all right, just so he knows. And he's very happy about it all. So,
Who's doing the sponsorship? Like, who do we direct people to?
well, when it comes time to do that, we already have people who have signs. They're going to be able to replace their signs, whatever it
Okay.
costs. But we have about 5 or 6 people, signs that have no sponsors, and we've had a list.
Yeah, yeah,
We
there's a
already
waiting
have
list.
3 or 4 people that are willing to, you know, but when it comes, if the people have a sign up and aren't willing to pay to have it fixed, that sign will become available.
Okay.
And we'll let you know, we'll put the word out, but we need to do something, we keep bumping along. The thing to do is.
Somebody asked me that over the weekend.
Yeah, take them all down, okay. The South Plainfield Education Foundation also next, is it Saturday, is going to have vendor day over at Roosevelt High School, or Roosevelt Elementary School. If anybody wants to go over there, it's a good thing to support them. And you said the.
What's the time on that, Nancy?
10 to 3.
Huh?
10 to 3.
And, yeah, did you say Wednesday?
Wednesday evening,
I
6
thought my
p.m.
email said Thursday.
No, they usually have it Wednesday nights.
Wednesday evening,
Okay,
6
all right,
p.m.
okay, all right, that's all I need to have, I think that's fine. And I'm glad you explained the lighting project, I thought it had something to do with Halloween coming up in
Yeah, we've had a few questions out of it, so.
And I want to thank you again tonight for meeting with us. We'll let you know what we decide, but it was a good meeting. Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Anyone else? Let's look forward.
Suzanne McCord, Board Place. I just wanted to announce a special event that the Cultural Arts Commission has coming up. On November 3rd at 6 p.m., we're offering a free murder mystery night at the Senior Center. It's free to any of the residents in South Plainfield. The only thing is we're limited to 150 people to participate and sign up. What you need to do to register for it is just go to our Facebook page and find the event notification, and right from there you can register, and anybody that's registering is allowed 2 tickets. So we hope that the town will be able to participate, and we look forward to it being a very great event for everyone.
It's kind of a Halloween theme, right? So
Yeah,
we're still in that
it's a
mode.
murder mystery, once bitten, twice dead. So a little bit of a Halloween theme to it, so.
Sounds tasty.
So, and it's bring your own food and drinks, so that, you know, people who are coming just have to have that with them, and they can eat while the event is going on.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Cullen.
Also on the 20th is SBJBC Vendor Day. Yeah, I don't know the hours, so I think it's like 9 to 3 or something. Linda Hanson, the library director, couldn't be here tonight, but she wanted me to thank Councilman White, Wallach, and Benjavanga for attending and helping with the Fall Fest this weekend. And she also wanted me to thank Mayor Anesh and Councilwoman Faustini for once again dressing in costumes and reading to our youth. And on behalf of the library employees and the board, thank you.
The spring festival, you mean? Anyone else? Okay, Seeing none, close the public portion. We are going into executive session. Sorry, we have no amenities for you tonight. We'll be back as soon as possible. Welcome back, everyone. The result of tonight's executive session, we do have one additional resolution to add. It would be Resolution 18-477, authorizing the promotion of Dawn Hutchinson to assistant municipal tax collector at an annual salary of $52,000. Can I get a motion to add Resolution 18-477?
Second.
Motion by Councilman Dean, seconded by Council President Benjavenga. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Can I get a motion for the approval of Resolution 18-477?
Motion?
Second.
Motion by Councilman Faustini, seconded by Council President Benjavenga. Ms. Antonides, can you call the roll?
Councilman Dean?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fastini?
Yes.
Councilman Besh?
Yes.
Councilman White?
Yes.
Councilman Bullock?
Yes.
Council President Benjamin?
Yes.
Passes 6-0.
Thank you. At this point, once again, we'll open it up for public comments regarding anything on your mind. Seeing none, we will close the public portion. Ask for a motion to adjourn. Sorry about that. Ask for a motion to adjourn tonight's meeting.
Motion.
We are adjourned. Have a good evening, everyone.